ready. Hi, and welcome to KLHS. I am here with Kelsey Hampton, and I am Brooklyne Ward, and she is a Young Life counselor here in Liberty. And so I'm just going to be asking her a few questions today about what she does. So, can you please explain to us what Young Life is?
Young Life is an organization of high schoolers where we just meet to hang out, and pretty much the whole mission of it is to introduce them to Jesus.
Awesome. Okay. And do you think Young Life is kind of like a church-based thing, or do you think it's different than church?
I would say Young Life is not focused on church, but more of just starting a relationship with Jesus. And it's more of a hangout with just kids your age and not just random people in a church that are older than you. It's towards high schoolers. So.
Okay. And what made you want to join this group?
I had a lot of friends that were in it. Being in high school, a lot of my friends did it. And I went to club a few times and just really liked the positive environment and just knew that I wanted to know more about it and be more involved. So
yeah. And so what parts are there to Young Life?
We have club and campaigners and camp. And club is more of we meet every other Wednesday, and it's we sing and play games and just kind of hang out with everyone. Campaigners is more of a set Bible study where we just kind of go through different books in the Bible and learn more about it. And then camp we have in the summer, which is a week-long thing, and it's the best week of your life. And usually
I've heard a lot of great things about it.
Yeah, camp is amazing. It's the best.
And do you go to different places every summer?
Yeah, it depends. So we've been to Castaway in Minnesota. We're going to Crooked Creek this summer in Colorado, which is super awesome. So it'll be fun.
That is awesome. So if you do go to Young Life, you said every Wednesday, what do you expect when going there?
At club, it's just a really crazy environment, and everyone's just hanging out, and it's a little Young Life party. And
do you have focus groups? Do you talk with all of your friends?
Yeah,
and about what's going on in your life?
We do that more in campaigners. We talk to our leaders, and that's how we really start relationships with them and how they get to know us.
Awesome. Okay, so what kind of major events are held through Young Life? You mentioned camp.
Yeah, camp is probably our biggest major event. We kind of get ready for camp all year. We are constantly wanting to invite kids to camp because it's such a big deal for Young Life. So.
And then you'll have smaller events like Paint War.
Yeah, we have Paint Wars, Crud Wars, where we hold it at someone's house, and it's just kind of a fun event where we throw paint at each other.
And then Muckfest isn't you throw shaving cream?
Yeah, Muckfest is a mixture of shaving cream and mud and all that nasty stuff, but it's actually really fun. And we do that once a year, as well as Paint Wars and
Nonstop.
That. Oh yeah, Nonstop. Nonstop is for a weekend. We go to wherever they tell us, or wherever we find out. We don't know where we're going. Yeah, it's a surprise trip.
And where did you guys go last year?
We went to Fort Worth, Texas, and went to a rodeo and did a lot of fun stuff.
And so also being in Young Life, I understand that you can also not just go, but you can volunteer and help others there.
Yeah.
And so a work crew, and you're part of that?
Mm-hmm. So in the summer, I do work crew, which is I go and volunteer at a Young Life camp for a month. Mm-hmm. So I do volunteer jobs like laundry, or serving the kids food at camp, or being a twashi, which is cleaning the rooms and stuff. So you go and volunteer at a camp for a month, and that's what work crew is.
Are you going this summer?
Yeah, I'm going to Frontier Ranch in Colorado this summer to go volunteer there for the month.
That's exciting. And then did you go last year?
Yeah, I went to Sharp Top in
where was that?
Georgia last summer, and I was a laundry girl, so I had to do laundry all day.
That sounds yucky.
Yeah, it was okay.
So when you go to Young Life camp, they do your laundry for you?
Your bed sheets and stuff.
Oh, okay.
But you're only there for
a week.
Yeah, so it's not like you're getting your clothes washed, but
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so if any student wants to get involved with this, how can they do so?
Well, we have a Young Life website, or even following us on Twitter, where we like post all of our information on Twitter.
Or going with a friend?
Yeah, going with a friend. I'm sure a lot of friends go. So, yeah.
Okay, and what are your hopes for Young Life as it develops over time?
I hope that we can just get more and more high schoolers to come, because it's a really awesome organization, and you get to meet so many great people and start really positive relationships with people, and then just being able to hear about Jesus, which is super awesome, and starting that relationship with him.
So you've grown a lot as an individual.
Yeah, through Young Life. It's been camp
met
really
lots of new
helped me
people.
with that. Yeah.
I know a lot of people who've gone and they come back with like 50 new friends that they stay in touch with.
Like people, when I went to Young Life Camp my first summer, I came back having friends that I never would have thought I'd have before, and they're super awesome.
Awesome. And so if I wanted to go to Young Life Camp, like in depth, like what would happen at the camp?
We kind of leave that as a surprise.
It's a surprise.
So camp is kind of a surprise, but we do fun things like have like a Western night where you all dress up in like Western clothing, and we just do a lot of fun games. Camp has a lot of like obstacle courses, and like usually they're surrounded by huge lakes where we do tubing and all of that, and it's really awesome. Just full of activities.
All right, well, that is awesome. So we are going to take a short commercial break, and then we will be right back. Thank you, guys.
She told me don't worry. I only called you when it yeah, it's okay in the moments when my good times start to fade.
Welcome back to KLHS. I'm Brooklyne Ward, again here with Kelsey Hampton, who is a part of Young Life. We are going to show you guys a video of Crooked Creek, which is the camp for Young Life this summer. So we'll go ahead and go into that. Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed that video, and maybe it'll give you some interest on going to that camp. Okay, so Kelsey, do you want to continue this into your senior year?
Yeah, definitely. I've been doing it since my freshman year, and over the past years I've been getting super involved, so I will definitely be doing it senior year.
Going to camp nonstop?
Oh, yep. All of the above.
And since you've been like doing this all of high school, would you also help out like throughout the year, or do you just go as a member?
No, yeah, I help out with really whatever they need, and we just started Wildlife, which is Young Life for middle schoolers, which is like new for Liberty. So I just became a leader for that, and now I'm
That's awesome.
getting to help middle schoolers.
So since Young Life is for freshmen through seniors, what happens after your senior year? Do you want to still can help at Young Life?
Yeah, depending on where I end up going to school, I know I'll definitely volunteer for Young Life in college, which means I'll like be a Young Life leader for high schoolers when I go to college. So yeah, it'll be fun.
Does Young Life, is it all over the United States?
Yeah, it's all over the world actually, like in different countries, like super awesome. So it's everywhere.
And outside of Young Life, do you want to continue in ministry work?
Yeah, definitely. I'm super involved at my church, and I have a few mission trips planned this summer, which is really exciting.
What are they?
I'm going to Los Angeles to the LA Dream Center, which is a really big ministry out there, so I will be serving the food out there. I'm going to Guatemala for a Young Life expedition trip. So
How long will that trip be?
it will only be a week since it's so far out, but we're gonna build a Young Life camp out there.
Oh, you're building one?
Which is super exciting. And
Do
then
you know what it's going to be called yet?
nope, not just Young Life Guatemala probably. And then I'm going to camp as a camper this summer again.
In Crooked Creek?
Yeah, at Crooked Creek. And then I'll be doing work here at Frontier Ranch in Colorado.
Awesome. And then can you go to camp your senior year after you graduate that summer?
Yeah, usually. I mean, our kind of like rule for Young Life is that you only go twice unless something else happens. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
And I know you're looking to go to college in Arkansas, maybe?
It's a possibility, yeah.
Do they have types of ministry, like clubs or groups, kind of like Young Life, that you can also join
There's
in?
definitely a lot of like youth groups and stuff at the campus of Arkansas, and Young Life is super big there too. It's really great.
And then, so I also understand that you're a dancer.
Yeah.
So will you continue that in college along with your other work you'll be doing?
Possibly. Maybe college dance team. We'll see.
Have you tried out or looked anywhere?
No, I have looked and talked to a few coaches, but we'll see.
Awesome. Okay, and so lastly, do you have any messages that you would like to give to people who would maybe want to join Young Life?
It would be super awesome to come to camp this summer. Definitely, if you haven't.
Try it out.
Yeah, just try it out. It's the best week of your life, and we kind of need to get going now because spots are filling up. And
So definitely look into it.
yeah.
Okay, well, thank you guys. This is once again Kelsey Hampton, and I'm Brooklyne Ward, and thank you for tuning in to KLHS.